Are tuned into Dear Jelly. If you're just tuning in, I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Um, if you're here in Nashville, it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. So it's nice and warm here. It's a little cold in the studio today, but it's nice and warm here. Wasn't here last week because I had to work a festival, but I'm so excited to be back today. Missed you guys. Wondering how you're doing. How's the dating scene? Anything new happening for anybody? Feel free to call and let me know. 615-933-9962. Today we're talking about doubling back. Are you open to doubling back to entertain, date somebody from your past? Or are people from your past better off left in your past? Relationships didn't work out, or potential relationships didn't work out for a certain reason. Should we stand by that? Like, you know what? I cut it off with this person, or they cut it off with me, or we just didn't work out. Let's keep that where it belongs, in the past. Or are you opening to doubling back and starting a new relationship with that person? Could it have been different, wrong timing, or could it just be wrong person? That's what we're talking about today. And wait till I tell you, like, today is my own personal story because I was approached by somebody from my past last weekend. And excuse me for smacking my lips. It was that's just the way I felt. Like, nah. And for reasons that I will be sharing, well, we're not doubling back. We're not doubling back. And this person thought that I was terrible for not being open to doubling back. But we're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. So shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Yeah, we're going to talk about this individual and my horror dating story and why I am not a fan of doubling back right after this song. If you do want to hear the music and you are live streaming, you do need to log on to WXNAFM.org. So, all right, y'all, let's get into these positive vibes. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Here is Everything by Rick Hassani. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X. Hey, guys. Oh, okay. Why is this not playing? Hold on. Why is it not playing? I hate people touch stuff. How y'all doing today? Oh. Why is it not playing? Nope. Okay, hold on one second. I seem to be having a bit of technical issues. I'm going to put it onto auto. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go away. You listen, Dear Jelly on the X. Hey, guys, how are you? Thanks for joining the conversation. What the heck? It's in the right queue. It's on the right thing. How y'all doing today? I don't know what is going on. I think sometimes people change stuff, and I wish they would just not touch buttons. Because they messing up for me. Hmm. All right, so what we got here? Let's see. Hey VL, hey Selena, hey Jenna, hey Tia. I'm so glad y'all are here. My little feelings are hurt because somebody done something to the board. I can't play nothing. I was here earlier. I didn't start just coming in. Um, y'all, I got approached by an ex who was trying to. He ain't even an ex. We didn't really date. He was a potential. It really shouldn't even been a potential. And he pulled the I thought you're supposed to be a Christian stuff on me by not being willing to double back. This man stole from me. I'm trying to tell y'all about it. How can I get on the air? My little feelings are hurt right now. They ain't gonna try to call me after being a Christian because I'm a changed man. I'm a different person. No, no. I am of the belief that if you in the past, you need to stay in the past. Come on, help me out. Let me go on the air and start telling my story. I can't play no music because I can't get on the person that was here last. He was playing from a device. I play from the main console. And for whatever reason, people be changing stuff and pushing buttons and then they leave. And I wish they would just leave stuff alone. All right, let me come on the air. Read your comments and tell my story. I'm a little upset because I can't play music. I can't get on. I had a good playlist too. Hey Shannon, you want a countdown? September is almost over, beautiful. All right, let me get on here and tell my story. My little feelings are hurt. I can't play music. I have tapped on everything. There we go. Now it's working. I found it. Ooh, let me turn it down before Facebook becomes a hater and knocks y'all off. I found it. Oh, I wish people would stop messing with stuff. But hey, it's causing me to learn how to work with more stuff. Whew. All right, y'all. You're not gonna believe what happened to me. 2 weeks. Hey. Oh, you're gonna be a beautiful bride. Well, you're already a beautiful bride, but you know what I mean. Are you wearing a white dress? So many people are on this whole Nobody wants to wear a white dress thing. I don't see what the problem is. You want to wear a white dress? Wear a white dress. You want to wear a blue dress? Wear a blue dress. You want to wear a red dress? Wear a red dress. You want to wear a green dress? Wear a green dress. Okay. Y'all gonna trip. Champagne. Woo! I'm excited. You having live streams to your wedding? You have a website? How do people sow seeds? Love stuff. This is amazing. Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you a crier? Girl, when I get married, I hope I don't cry because I cry ugly. She cries ugly. I cry ugly, okay? So I'm hoping I don't cry because it's not going to be good. That's why I don't want no slow songs. All upbeat, moving, fast songs because I don't want anybody to see me cry or make me cry. Congratulations to you. This is amazing. Yes, love. All right. Hey, Rhonda. If you do want to hear the music, you have to log on to wxnafm.org because Facebook is a hater. All right. Hey, you're tuned into WXNA FM, WXNA LP, Nashville, 101.5 FM, and you're tuned into Dear Jelly. Hey, this is your host, Jelly. Had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier, but that has been fixed. So excited. Shout out to those joining me on TGI Jelly on Facebook as well as TGI Jelly on YouTube. And so today we're talking about doubling back to date those people who had either maybe you dated them at one point, or you thought about dating them and didn't work out, and you're doubling back to try it again. Before we get into my story, let me share with you the coronavirus pandemic is still far from over. The CDC recommends everyone ages 6 months and older get vaccinated against COVID-19, and everyone 5 years and older should also get a COVID-19 booster if eligible. To check your eligibility and find vaccination locations near you, consult your doctor or visit vaccines.gov. All right, so hey, everybody. So those who are just tuning in, we're talking about doubling back. Last weekend, I was working at a festival, and there was a gentleman that I haven't seen in 11 years. 11 years, and I actually got duped into running into him. I'm going to say a mutual associate because I don't think your friend should set you up to see people that you don't want to see. So I'm not going to call him my friend. I'm going to say an associate of mine came up and said, hey, Jelly, someone's looking for you, a mutual friend. And I was like, well, we only have one mutual friend, and I don't want to see him. And he said, well, too bad, because here he is. And then he presented said gentleman. I have been avoiding said gentleman for the past 11 years because, well, we were on a date. It was a second or third date. He came over to play a movie. Mind you, this was 11 years ago. A lot smarter now. Anyway, before he left, he picked up 2 of my movies. Basically, he stole my movies, okay? He stole 2 of my movies off of my DVD. I used to have one of those like turnaround DVD holder things. He stole 2 of my movies and then had the audacity to call me the next day and say, hey, I accidentally picked up 2 of your movies. Can I come over and bring them by? And also, do you have any beef? Because I have a box of Hamburger Helper. True story. Needless to say, no, you cannot come back to my house. I think he was a squatter. I think he thought he was going to be a squatter. So, no, you cannot. Nope, you cannot come to my house. You can leave my movies on my doorstep that you stole. You did not accidentally pick up my movies. You stole them. And he proceeded to say, he literally said, Jelly, that was 11 years ago. I thought you were a Christian. I'm a different man now. I'm running 2 successful businesses. I have a place of my own. Can I get your number? Let me make it up to you. I'm not going to say all of what I said on the air, but in so many words, to the no, you know the song, no. I was like, absolutely not. No. And then, no, Addison, you stole from me. You stole, I'm getting all worked up like it's happening right now. You stole from me. The audacity to say you're a better man now and you're in a better place. Where are my movies? You didn't even offer to compensate me for the movies, you know? And then he proceeded to say that, people can change and I should not judge him I shouldn't judge him. People change, people grow up. He's a good man now. And I said, well, that's great. You can be a good man for somebody else. Can I have your number? No, you can't have my number. No, you can't have my number. Don't look me up on social media. He might be listening now. And I told him, I said, and I'm going to tell this story and I'm going to talk about you on next Sunday, because why throw that in my face about being a Christian? I may have forgiven you, but you're a thief. People change, sometimes it's just different timing. No, bro, it ain't bad timing. You stole from me and you never returned my movies. So then he tried to pull the whole, those movies didn't matter to you. Do you even remember the movies? Guess what? I do remember the movies. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He stole Kicking and Screaming from me, which stars Will Ferrell. And then he also stole one of my childhood favorite movies, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And he was like, I didn't know it was one of your favorites. I just thought I just saw some movies that I didn't think nothing of. No, you didn't think anything of them because they were mine. You stole my movies. So then to say, that I should give him a chance to redeem himself. You didn't ask for my Zelle, my Cash App. You didn't ask, for my Venmo to pay me for my movies. You talking about you want to take me to dinner? You're not taking me to dinner. We're not going anywhere together. You're a thief. You stole from me. It's the principle. And then he said, what's up with women in their 40s being bitter and not being open to forgive, grow, and move on and missing out on a blessing? Yeah, I don't believe I don't believe any good thing is good. What do I look like, y'all? Look, I mean, seriously though. What do I look like sitting here talking to y'all like, hey guys, I'm in a serious relationship. Oh, you want to know our backstory? Well, 11 years ago, he stole from me. And he's a changed man. No, you stole from me. You stole from my home 11 years ago. And the fact that you can pinpoint and then say, I didn't steal, I borrowed. I said borrowed means I knew it was happening. He said he borrowed because he called the next day and tried to bring him back. You could have left him on my porch, Joker. You could have left him on my porch. So I asked him, I said, well, where are my movies now? And he talking about, that's why I need to give him my number. He has an arrangement of movies that some that don't belong to him. He probably still got them. Y'all. Y'all. No. You stole from me. You're not going to throw it in my face that I'm, supposed to be a person who's supposed to forgive or turn the other cheek. Yeah, when I turn the other cheek, you stole my movies. And you think I'm going to turn the other cheek again? No. Absolutely not. They'll tell him what you might steal this time. Absolutely not. We're not turning any more cheeks. Let's go to the comments. Sorry, guys. Got all in my feelings reliving that. It just happened 7 days ago. Selena says, hi, I'm not for doubling back. It ended for a reason. Plus, you might be paranoid going back into the same situation. Exactly. I'm feeling paranoid now, just sharing the story with y'all about this man who thinks I'm wrong for not being open to letting him take me out after stealing from my home. VL says, I typically don't double back because I ended things for significant reasons. Doubling back would be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. Okay, so if you're evaluating doubling back, what would be some things that would make you want to consider doubling back? Jenna says, I almost doubled back, but came to the realization it wasn't going to be a good idea. As much as I wish it had worked out the first time. Yeah, sometimes I think we get caught into the moment of what we hope would have worked out, but there's a reason it didn't work out. There's a reason. I gotta go. There's a reason it didn't work out, and so I'm so glad that you did not double back. What? Keena says, what in the blue Hades? And Cherie says, not the beef. Yes, the man had the audacity to say, do you have any ground? First of all, you stole my movies. You said you accidentally picked them up. We're willing to bring it back. Do I have any beef? Because you have a box of Hamburger Helper. Who just travels around? Who just happens to have a box of Hamburger Helper handy? Which makes me think like, and I said, do you typically just steal from people and show up at their house? Talking about I brought dinner. Did you even pay for the Hamburger Helper box? Like, and I gotta provide the beef you stole from me, and then I gotta provide the beef? No. Marita says, nah, I'm vegetarian now. That's what I should have said, but no, I said some other choice words. Yeah, y'all, that is what happened to me. And so yeah, I am a little curious about if you are considering, and I am not. And I was I told other people who were there who have my phone number, do not give him my phone number. What are some things that will make you even think about going back? Going back. What are some things that will make you think about even considering talking to this person? Whew, y'all. I mean, I was just like, this is not real life. Somebody is punking me. Yeah, he thought I was a punk. I digress. Here's Lie by Kids Daniel. He was lying when he said he stole my movies. He borrowed my movies. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X. Hey, y'all are cracking me. Today, I'm telling my own business. Hey, Sharice, thanks for jumping on for a second. What in the blue hate? Girl, not the beef. Yes! Character says to you, exactly. But I'm wrong. Because I'm supposed to be a Christian. And that's why I'm single now. Because women 40 and up are not, are set in their ways and not open to growth. I mean, come on. It's not growth. I said, as a Christian, I turned the cheek and you stole from me. I ain't turning no cheeks no other direction. I'm looking right at you and saying, hell no. I guess you his helpmate. I guess he thought I was his helpmate to make some Hamburger Helper. I was hot. And I mean, I said, the fact that you thought that I was gonna, the fact that you thought that I was wrong. I was wrong for not letting you take me out. No, I'm gonna let you cash at me. I might let you Venmo me. Maybe not Zelle, because then I don't want you emailing me. But I'm just saying, like, you can pay me for my movies. I'm wrong. Who's Shannon saying? Listen, I once saw someone running backwards on a treadmill and he ended up getting hurt. He was trying to do something the treadmill wasn't designed to do. It's all about moving forward. What? Oh, I need to. Yeah. Oh, that is such a perfect example. But I mean, VL said it's a case by case basis that he might consider doubling back. So I want to know, why would you double back? Why would you double? Ooh, your wedding is Love Jones theme? Oh, that is sexy. You're tuned into WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM and tracking back, not doubling back, tracking back. First, we had Rick Hassani with Everything, Everything. And just now it was Kids Daniel with Lie. You are tuned into Dear Jelly. This is Jelly, and we're having a conversation with some pretty good-looking people on TGI Jelly on Facebook as well as TGI Jelly on YouTube. And we're talking about doubling back. If you double back to entertain someone that you thought was a potential, or maybe you dated them and they turned out not to be what you thought they were, would you consider taking them back? And if you would, like, what are the stipulations? Like, what are some reasons you may consider taking someone back? While you're thinking about that, I do want to share with you WXNA is your all-volunteer freeform radio station, flying our freak flag in Nashville for more than 6 years, thanks to you. We depend on our loyal listeners for financial support. Help us keep our freak banner flying proudly in Nashville and beyond by becoming a member of Team WXNA today. Go to WXNAFM.org and show your support. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, we are talking about a gentleman who 11 years ago, I went on like a second or third date with him. He came to my home to watch a movie. He brought a movie. And when I wasn't paying attention, I think he went to the restroom, something. I wasn't paying attention, and he actually ended up stealing 2 movies off of my movie shelf and tried to bring them back the next day, saying that he had accidentally picked them up, wanted to bring them back over, saying that, asking me, did I have any beef, because he had a box of Hamburger Helper and he wanted to come over. Yeah, that was a no. That was a no. Lie detector test, not happening. Sure, it's not happening. Lie detector detected, it was not happening. So I saw him last Sunday evening, and he was very adamant that I needed to forgive him because it was 11 years ago. He has matured. He has grown up. He's now a businessman who has his own place. I believe he was looking to squat. And that a lot of women 40 plus, that's why we're single and, not, missing out on our blessing because we're holding on to things. And I don't believe he's my blessing. I'm not a fan of doubling back. If we are done, we're done. Unless, like someone shared earlier, they look at the circumstances. So if you dated someone or entertained someone and you decide to double back, why would you decide to do so? For me, it's a no. You steal from me, we're done. It's a no. Like Kina says, character stays with you. That's right. Louisa says, to the nah. Exactly. That was a H to the nah. VL says, sounds like he never took ownership of his behavior and asked for forgiveness. He never did. He never asked for forgiveness because to him, he's chalked it up to being young. And I was like, sir, you were 30. He chalked it up to being young and that he's much more mature now. But he never apologized. And he's adamant that it's not stealing. If he had every intention of bringing them back the next day, I just wouldn't let him in. So it's not stealing. It's my fault because I wouldn't let him in. Kina says he needs to consider you a lesson. He needed to learn and to move on from there. Oh, yes, sis. I was a lesson. And so I guess if he decided to watch my movies again, because he probably still got them in the back of his truck, or wherever he's living now, maybe he'll watch and be like, oh, wow. Because he's looking at me like I'm missing out on a good thing. No, I'm missing out on a thief. Rita says it's the principalities. It's the principles. Jenna says, what did I say? Let's go. Oh, he definitely tried it. Yes, sis, he did. He tried it. Told me I was missing out on a blessing. Not a bad looking man, too. Y'all, that's my not a bad looking man at all, but you a thief. You a thief. A whole thief. Sharice says, missing out on a blessing, claiming that was him. Yes. He's the one begging. He was the one begging for my phone. Not happening. Not happening. And I told everybody, do not give my number. Keaton said it's the disrespect for me. It is the disrespect for me because at the end of the day, I'm like, where's my movies? Where are my movies, sir? Marita says a collection of stolen movies. Yeah, he has a collection. He said he has a collection of movies that don't belong to him, so he's pretty sure my movies are in there. Marita says, try Jesus, don't try me. VL is cracking up. Man, what? Beef offering. Yeah, and you ask me, do I have some beef? Do I have some beef because you have a box of Hamburger Helper? Why do you just happen to have a box of Hamburger Helper? And you really thought you were going to come over to my home and I was going to defrost some beef and we just going to cook Hamburger Helper and act like you didn't steal my movies? Marita says, you know he stole that hamburger. You know he stole that Hamburger Helper. He may have. He may have. He says, you go back because winter is coming. I'm trying to tell you. VL says, I guess you his helpmate. I guess he thought I was going to be his helpmate with that Hamburger Helper. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said me. No. Keena says, I ain't Jesus. I throw hands. I'm trying. Man, I did not throw hands, but I did politely let him know. There's no hard feelings, and there's no exchange of phone numbers. Don't call me. Don't look me up on social media. Matter of fact, next time you see me in public, don't even talk to me. You stole from me, and you still saying you borrowed. And I'm wrong for not letting you take me out. Where you gonna take me? Where are you gonna take me? That I'm gonna forget you stole from me. So Shannon gave a really good example. She said, listen, I once saw someone running backwards on a treadmill and he ended up getting hurt. He was trying to do something the treadmill wasn't designed to do. It's all about moving forward, sis. Y'all better pass that offering plate. Because it is, that man on the treadmill was trying to do something the treadmill wasn't designed to do. Just like, I will say this man's name. Just like the man from last Sunday was trying to make me do something I was not designed to do. And that's entertain a thief and a liar. I'm not her. Rhonda said, what? This dude, oh my goodness. Sir, where's the apology? Second of all, bruh, now you want to try to start up where he left off. And it looks like she's got some curse words there. Girl, I got too much to say. I mean, it's just one of those things, that I think sometimes we also put on ourselves where if we're trying to be better people and we're trying to be, better for whatever religion we're in and what we believe, or just trying to be better humans, sometimes we entertain people we have no business entertaining. Sometimes we accept things that we don't have to accept. If it is not healthy, if it is not good for you, you do not need to accept it. Just because you feel like you're in a better place and a better person doesn't mean that you deserve to be in my personal space. We do not have to, allow that kind of nonsense. I'll be by myself. That's all right. I'm not gonna be with you. VL says, just depend on the factors why the relationship ended. Okay, so you will double back depending on why it ended. Shannon said, gaslighting at its finest. True story. I wish it wasn't my true story. VL says, do a virtual date with him. What? VL thought you was all right. No. Why would I do a virtual date with him? No. He can virtually send me money to replace my movies he stole 11 years ago. No, we can virtually date the date that gave my money back. Other than that, no. No, VL, no. VL says you should have given him some Vienna sausages. Last Sunday, I should have given. He already got my movies. I'm not providing anything else for this man. Nothing. He probably got a can of Vienna sausages in his van that he's gonna try to offer somebody else for dinner. No, I shouldn't have gave him anything. I should have gave him more than the verbal dismissal that I gave. That's what I should have done. I should have gave more, the verbal dismissal. Louisa says he probably still needs some beef to fix that hamburger helper. You know what? He probably still has that same box, a hamburger helper, in his. He probably still got that same box in his car or something. The same box that he's probably trying to work on somebody else. But that is not me. I am not her. Y'all, that is not my blessing. He is not my blessing. And I would like to know some of the reasons that some of you all might consider backing track. Double backing to date somebody that you broke it off with or didn't choose to continue with. That was not my blessing. But speaking of blessings, here's a blessing by Joe Boy. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X. VL. Speaking of beef, yeah, now I got beef with VL. I should have went on a virtual date. A virtual date with him? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. But I want to know the different reasons that y'all would consider doubling back. I can't believe you said a virtual date with him. You trying to make me say things on the air. I ain't got no business. Make sure that's not too loud. Facebook is a hater. I don't want Facebook to turn me off. Yeah, that happened last Sunday, and I was just like, this can't be real. You're trying to convince people. Tell her people change. Tell her people can change. So, I mean, do y'all think I'm not there? I want to be a better person. I'm not there. To date someone who stole from me, I'm not there. I don't think I'll ever be there. Like, what are some reasons that y'all would date somebody that you didn't date them? Like, you chose to break it off before. You didn't date them before, but now you're like, okay, I'm going to date them. Like, would you think it's one of those wrong place, wrong time, or right person, wrong time? Like, they were married, or they were in school, sickness. Like, what would cause you? Because they're in the past or ex for a reason. You know? That's my thoughts. And I mean, sometimes it's better to leave the past in the past. But if you decided not to leave the past in the past, why? Like, what are some reasons that you would not leave the past in the past? What are some reasons? I guess it depends on what happened. Give me an example. You're tuned in to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. This is Dear Jelly and DJ Jelly. Tracking back, that was Joe Boy with Blessings. Joe Boy with Blessings. Speaking of blessings, definitely a blessing that you all tuned in, you all support us. We really appreciate that you've been supporting WXNA for over 6 years. Those of you that have been supporting me, I appreciate you supporting me for over 3 years. And I definitely want to give a shout out to the blessings that join me each and every Sunday, those that log in to TGI Jelly on Facebook or TGI Jelly on YouTube for the live chat. You are definitely a blessing. But one of the things that's not a blessing is the gentleman I was sharing. If you're just tuning in, I have been sharing about a man that stole from me during a date, and 11 years later, as in last Sunday, tried to rekindle, even though I was like, rekindle what? But basically tried to talk me into going back out with him, asking for my phone number again, saying that I was wrong for not being open to getting to know the man that he is now. And I just know the man that he was 11 years ago that stole my movies. I don't care who the man is now. I no, I'm good. I met the man 11 years ago that stole from me. I'm good. Not interested. And he made the comment about, how women 40 and plus, are set in their ways and we are not forgiving and that's why we're single. Because we're not open and blah, blah, blah. And I just don't think that's true. I just don't think that we have to settle. That's just me. Shannon says, nah, I ain't going backwards, sis. I'll even run in place for a while. I've been there. I'll even run in place for a while, but I ain't going backwards. Exactly. I might run in place, and entertain somebody probably longer than necessary. But I mean, once we move on, I'm just not a fan of, doubling back. But I do want to be open to reasons that some people might think it's a good idea to double back. Like, give me some scenarios. Was it the wrong place, wrong time? Did you married to the wrong people and now you're both free and single? Maybe maybe they didn't steal from you. Give me some positive reasons why you went step away. Maybe you went to two different colleges and lost touch. You went joined the military and lost touch. You never got your letter. She never got your letter. What are some reasons? Because there are some real life reasons that I feel like people would want to backtrack. I do want to share with you about Second Harvest Food Bank's mission, which is to provide food to people facing hunger and work to advance hunger solutions. Second Harvest has provided more than 36 million meals to hungry children, families, and seniors throughout Middle Tennessee. For more information and volunteer opportunities at Second Harvest Middle Tennessee, visit for more opportunities at secondharvestmidtn.org. So if you want more information on Second Harvest, visit them at secondharvestmidtn.org. Okay, so Lolita says one reason that you may want to talk to them again, you may have overreacted with someone the first time. Okay, so let's say something, maybe you got mad about something, y'all broke up, y'all stopped talking, you realize, you know what, no, I like this person, overreacted, let's try again. That is a good reason, in my case, I did not overreact. If you listen, you stole my movies, you stole my movies. He stole my movies, and that's a no. Don't steal from me. Lisa says, you have more life experience now. Yes. Now, what's funny is that's one of his arguments was that he had more life experiences now, and he doesn't, take from people anymore or borrow. He kept saying borrow. He doesn't borrow from anybody anymore because he's had life experiences grown. That was 11 years ago. Yeah, nope, still nope. It's still a no for me. Even if you have more life experiences, I have more life experiences, and I'm still saying no. Has anybody doubled back and had a successful interaction with someone? Like, has it been like, well, you know what? Maybe he cheated or she cheated, and now I've realized, we grew. We thought we could be without each other, and really we realized we're in love. I've watched a lot of movies like that where the person has cheated and then ended up going back and cheating with the person they cheated on and realizing they never fell out of love. And so maybe that's a double back reason that you were in love and you never really fell out of love. No one gets you like that person gets you. I don't know. There's so many reasons why people would choose to double back. But let it not be because of loneliness. Let it not be because someone tried to convince you that they deserve to be in your life or something crazy like that. It was a bunch of foolishness from last week. I'm just saying. Let it not be because of that. Lisa says, he could actually be a better person. Doesn't mean you have to hang out with him, though. That's right. And that's what I told him. I said, yeah, that's great. 11 years later, you're a better man, but you're going to be a better man for somebody else. I'm not going to meet the man you are now. Well, I met him because you came up to me, asked me for my number, and carrying on. But I'm not going to interact. I'm not going to get to know the man that you are now because you stole from me 11 years ago. But I digress. We need some assurance. We need some assurance that the people that we're entertaining are worth our time, worthy of our time. Because reclaiming our time is hard to do. Here's an assurance mashup by Nana Fofi. You're listening to Dear Jelly on the X. Y'all. Shanna, did you say you had a website? You had a wedding site? 2 weeks. Woo! Wait, so did you move already? Hold on. Hope we won't get put off Facebook. I'll play it low. Did she say she had a Tia, did you get to your location safely? Appreciate you logging in, sis. Ooh, you moved in June. How you like it? That's exciting. Y'all, when people find their people, I get excited. It's just a nice reminder. It can happen. It can happen. Oh, let me turn down. I don't trust Facebook. If I get a message, your video has been claimed. And then in 30 minutes, they'll release their claim. Okay, T, it's still a long way to go. Are you driving back home? Let me try and tell your business. From the trip you went on? Be safe on the road. How many more hours you got? Let me know if I need to call you. Stay awake. I'm so glad y'all tuned in today because I couldn't wait to come and tell you about what happened to me, okay? And I'm like, yes, I am over 40, but no, I am not bitter and I'm not holding on to unforgiveness. And I am not entertaining that food. Shannon, I'm interested in learning about this whole Love Jones thing. Like, what does that mean? Is it like the songs from Love Jones on the tables? Like, I used to do weddings. I used to help out do weddings and stuff. Wow, so very intrigued. I'm so big on all the mushy romance stuff, y'all. But for now, until the tide changes, I'll just keep being entertained by what I've come across. She has 3 more hours. How many hours was it to Dallas? I'm sorry, y'all. I am a little sleepy today. Jenna, I'm glad you didn't double back after realizing the first one not for you. Ooh. You're tuned in to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. Tracking back, that was Nana Fofi with Assurance Mashup. And I mean, at the end of the day, we need assurance. We need assurance that we are entertaining someone that we trust. So what am I saying? If at some one point or another, someone broke that trust, is it worth doubling back to entertain them again? Let's be clear. When you are dating, if you are even entertaining someone to even consider, quote unquote, dating them, you are basically being vulnerable. putting yourself out there to say, yes, I want to talk to this person. Yes, I'm trusting them to get to know them. And so if they break that trust, you don't have to double back. What's that old saying? When people show you who they are, believe them. That man showed me he was a thief. If you're just tuning in, I have been sharing a story about how I went on a date 11 years ago. Well, I let someone come over for a movie night 11 years ago, and the gentleman stole 2 movies from my house and tried to come back the next day, calling me, talking about he accidentally picked up 2 movies off of my shelf. Can he bring them back? And do I have some beef? He has a box of Hamburger Helper. Well, needless to say, I never saw him again until last Sunday when he tried to I guess rekindle what he thought was there. Um, I did not let him come back with the beef. I did not supply the beef. He did not bring the Hamburger Helper, nor did he bring my movies. I was like, no, I'm good. I am good. Um, it wasn't worth it. And even trying to say like, oh, he's changed. I'm glad that he's changed. But to me, he will forever be the thief. To me, he will forever be the man that stole my movies and tried to bring him back the next day with a box of Hamburger Helper and no hamburger. I'm just saying, make it make sense, right? Make it make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Any way you look at it, it's not going to make sense. Um, the different scenarios that were shared earlier about why someone might consider doubling back, I can understand that. But if someone breaks your trust, you don't have to let them come back. What was I'm going to read Shannon's comment again because it was so good. It's a great analogy. So Shannon said earlier, I once saw someone running backwards on a treadmill and he ended up getting hurt. He was trying to do something the treadmill wasn't designed to do. It's all about moving forward. And that is that's gonna be my closing remarks. I feel like I just had a Maury Povich moment. That is my closing remarks. It's if this is something you don't feel like you're designed to do, move forward. Move forward so that you can really see, be open to something you deserve. Something you deserve, something good. I appreciate y'all being here. DJ Juan is actually out of town, so he will not be on tonight, but I'm sure he'll be back next week. Shout out to DJ Juan. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful week. If you have a birthday this week, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating anything else, yay, yay, yay. Excited for you. Thanks for being here. Wouldn't want to do this without you. Couldn't do this without you. Really appreciate and love y'all. And we're going to go out on What Love Can Do. Legendary Beats featuring Malik Berry, because you deserve to experience the realness of what love can do. All right, y'all. Have a great one. I'll see you next week. Bye. What you say? I have a lot of live acoustic music and some spoken word. Ooh. This is going to be like a sexy wedding. I'm here for it. Legendary Beats. That's awesome. Well, I mean, if in the event we don't get to congratulate you, congratulations. I hope that you've been there since June, so I guess you're well acclimated to your new surroundings. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. I will see you next week. Same time, same place. Have a good one, y'all. I will see you soon. Where's that? I know you love me. Bye, y'all.